Hello, welcome to a new episode of Extreme School Makeovers. This is Dragon Power Jr., your neighborhood hero. Alright, the one thing I want to say is, I get a lot of people asking me, why are you doing this? Why is this so important to you? Why do you take time away from your family and friends to make sure this gets done? And my answer to all of that is always, why shouldn't I use something God put in me? God put this gift of beautification inside of me, okay? But it sees fit for me, and I dream about it all the time. And that's how I knew that this was something what God put into me. When all I can think about is better ways how I can help public schools, daycares, and stuff like that to get them looking beautiful, get them looking nice, have them looking well manicured, then I knew it was time for me to act on it. And a lot of people don't receive it in a positive light. Now, what they think my intention is, whatever they think my agenda is, or whatever the case may be, that's not my burden. I know what my intention, I know what my agenda is. Okay? My agenda is, let's beautify these schools so the kids, the staff, can go to a school that they're proud of. My intention is to use the gift that God gave me to bless someone else. Why am I going to keep it to myself? Why am I going to sit back and not do anything? Then I'll be like everybody else, sitting back complaining and getting frustrated, being mad about something that's not being done, sitting around waiting on somebody else to do something that I know I can do. And I know I can do it right, and I know I can do it efficiently, and I can know I'll do it properly. So why not me? Why shouldn't I do it? One thing my mom always told me was, when you're walking in God's purpose, it's going to be difficult, but you got to know how to weather the storm. And this can be rocky. This can be rocky. I had ungratefulness being shot out at me. I had unanswered emails shot at me. I had the police called on me. Yeah, go look back in my video. You'll see. All for just going to cut some grass and beautify a school. And like I said before in previous videos, my intent is not to make anybody look bad. My intent is to use what God gave me to help others, to bless others. That's it. Bottom line, nothing else, nothing more. And, by the grace of God, when he sees fit that it's time to go, to other places and this and that, I'm going to stay put and we're going to go. And we're going to take care of what we're taking care of right now. I've reached out and I've sent out, emails and called and said, hey, I came, what can we do? I see this and that, I get nothing. Or, why are you doing this? Do you work for the county? Nobody's just going to do this. Well, somebody is here. You're complaining about you don't have the help. You're complaining about you don't have the volunteers. You're complaining about you don't have the funding. You're complaining about now somebody's here and it's a problem. Well, I'm here to tell you, it's going to continue to be a problem. It's going to continue to be a problem until we, rectify, until we get it off on the right foot. I'm not here to rub nobody the wrong way. I'm not here to make anybody mad. But if God placed the gift of beautification in me, I'm going to bless others. There are 1,000,001 people out here blessing, single families, abandoned buildings, and this and that or whatever. God didn't place that on me. He placed in me beautifying these public schools. That's what he placed in me. And It's going to be a task. But he wouldn't have placed it on me if he didn't know I can handle it. That's one thing I always tell my sons. If God placed something on you, you face it head up. You deal with it. Don't you run from it. Don't you shy away from it. You face it head up. And do what you got to do to see the mission through. Because the one thing we're not going to do is look back and have regrets because we could have done something and we did nothing about it. Who am I to sit back and waste this gift all because of what somebody else thinks about me or says about me or ungratefulness? No, it's not about them. It's not. It's not about me. It's what God put in me that he wants me to see through. So if I gotta take the hits, if I gotta take the rejections, if I gotta take the slam doors, that's what I'll take. Because eventually something's gonna open up. And we're gonna keep going to these schools, until it's accepted. Until we put programs together to get the youth involved in it. Because Lord knows they need something to be involved in as crazy as they acting these days. It's not me stepping on your toes. It's not me, trying to make you look back. No, I'm revealing a problem and let's find a solution. That's all we need to do, find a solution. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep taking the shots. Because there's nothing that you can do that's going to stop me. God placed this in me. He didn't place it in you because if he placed it in you or whoever else, then you'll be doing it. You're not doing it. I'm doing it. So I'm going to continue to bless these schools. I'm going to continue to try to put things together so we can get resources for these schools. I'm going to continue to put things together so these playgrounds will be good and everything else in between. We're going to put together training programs so that the custodial staff can have, the necessary resources and know the best ways and efficiencies to go about tackling this thing. So who am I not to do this? Nobody else is looking at it. But by looking so bad and stuff like that, the first thing you're going to say is, oh, who is the custodial person doing this? Who the one running the building? This, that, and the third. But then you're not going to shift the blame. Then you're going to shift it to, oh, well, we don't have a necessary refund. No, I'm here. I'm here. I don't see nobody else doing it. I'm here. And I'm going to continue to be here. So, with that being said, if we got to go through a little fire, if we got to walk through the wilderness to get to the ocean and sunlight, then that's what we'll do. And that's what we're going to continue. Because I know all my subscribers that are on my channel and the future subscribers, they got my back. I know this wholeheartedly. I receive the messages, I see the comments, I see everything. And to the ones with the negative comments, yes, I read those too. Come on and help and join in. Let's make magic together. Let's take your negative comment and turn it into a positive, and let's get these youth together. Let's get these schools together. That sounds like too much like right though, don't it? Yeah. But I read them. I read the negative and I read the positive. You can't take the good with the bad. Well, I'm sorry. I got to take the good with the bad. That's just what it is. I'm not perfect. Never claimed to be. But change starts somewhere. And this is where we're starting. I'm almost 60 schools in by myself. Had a couple help here and there and this and that. Reached out to get people to help and, tried to get, tag team up with certain people to try to make this a better. No response, so I keep going until God sees fit to bring other people on board. So make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. If God put it in me, then that means he needs me to share it. He put it in me, so why not bless others? He's blessed me. He's blessed me tremendously. So why not go share it with others? So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep fighting the fight. And we're going to smile while we're doing it. All right? So with that being said, I'm going to stop rambling from here. And one thing you know is if God has placed something in you to share with the world, share. No matter what people say, what people do, who don't support you, who supports you, whatever the case may be, because the right people will come when God tells you it's time for them to come. Period. There's nothing great in playing it safe. You have to take the risk. And that's what we're doing at Extreme School Makeovers. If you hadn't already, subscribe to the channel, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment. All feedback is good feedback in my opinion. Help out the channel a little bit, it'd be very much appreciated. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be abreast of what Extreme School Makeovers got for you. All right? And if you would like to support the channel, you can go to the description. You can go to my website. You can donate there. You can go to my Amazon wish list. A couple of things on there. And if you just want to send something just because you think I need it or something like that, hey, my address is in there too. I know it takes a village. Okay? So with that being said, I know you're dying to get to the video. All right? Let's start waiting for the change and let's be the change. Love you. Smile while you're going through the fire. And if you don't know already, I like Luke Cage. If you don't know, look him up. Love you. Alright, now that we done finished the pruning, we're gonna go ahead and rake everything up and rake the stuff off of the bushes, alright? If you're just wondering why, you don't want any of those dead clippings to stay on top of those bushes, okay? Because when they walk up, they'll just start saying, oh, my hat all crooked, you know I'm roughing it. Yeah, but you don't want people to see those dead clippings and stuff on top of the bushes. They don't give it a neat appearance. So after you prune, just make sure you wipe everything off the bushes like I'm about to do now. All right, I'm about to get back to work. Love you. Time for a new hat. Hey, do me a favor. Close your eyes and imagine this. You are walking to a school where the grass is freshly manicured. The bushes are neatly trimmed. The flower beds are weed-free, freshly mulched, and full of color. The playground areas are clean and safe. The inside of the schools are well organized, vibrant, and welcoming with open arms. Feels good, doesn't it? It's well deserved. Now open your eyes. Here at Extreme School Makeovers, we're not just beautifying schools, we're building environments. We're providing classroom and hands-on training for custodial teams, grounds crews, and students who are willing to step up and learn. The truth is, many schools are struggling from the outside to the inside. And as we all know, when the environment suffers, so does the morale. But with the right resources, training, and investments and vision, our schools can become places of inspiration. The custodial teams and the grounds crews are the backbone of every school, but often can get overlooked. But when we strengthen them, we strengthen the schools. And when we strengthen the schools, we're strengthening the community. So click the link and let's invest in a future that looks great and feels amazing. Love you. That's it. That's all. All right. So, as you seen, there was a lot of stuff going on. And we did it. We got it complete. Okay? And we're going to keep getting it complete. Okay? It's a little rough right now, but you know what? We're going to get through it. Because I got some wonderful subscribers. And some future wonderful subscribers. Everybody say, hey, why your channel ain't got some more subscribers? Why you don't get many likes and this and that or whatever? I don't know. We got to talk to God. I've been talking to God about this, and you know, he just sits silent sometimes. And when he sits silent, that means just keep going. I'll see fit when you can go. But one thing I do know is if you hit that share button and request it to some of your friends, and maybe even a stranger or two, we can get there. It's all about family. It's all about the village, okay? So do me that one favor and just share it with, you know, family members, friends, and strangers. All right? So with that being said, I'll see you all next week. Next week will be a new episode of Extreme School Makeovers. Hey, we're going to keep going. And as always, let's stop waiting for the change and let's be the change. Love you. I love Luke Cage. Love you.